Hi guys, and welcome back to another nail video. Today I'm going to be showing you how I did this super trendy pop art nail design, and I want to thank one of my subscribers who recommended this on my last nail video. So thank you to Darling Daggers for the recommendation. I actually ended up doing this French tip version of the design, and I really liked it. I think it came out super cute, so much easier than it looks in my opinion. So if you are here to learn how to do it, I hope this video is super helpful. If you like my nail videos in general, make sure you give this video a thumbs up before we even get started, and let's just get into it. So these are the nails that I did in my last nail video. I'll leave it linked in the cards above if you missed it. I'll also have my nail playlist down in the description box below. If you ever have time and want to binge watch all my nail videos, you can click that link there. But to start this nail design, I'm going to be using this nude color from Camouflage Polish. It's called Buffing Nude. It's a really solid nude color. It's super opaque, and this is exactly the nail color that I need to create this design. It's going to give it that really flat look, and that's exactly what we're going for with this pop art design. So I'm just applying that to all of my nails and making sure to clean up around the cuticles and the sides of my nails before curing. And I actually did apply 2 coats of this color. And by the way, I only ended up doing one hand of this pop art nail design because I wasn't sure if I would like it enough to do a full set and wear it for a long period of time. So I ended up just removing the polish from my most recent set, and I just tried it out on one hand, and I actually ended up liking it way more than I initially thought I would. So I'm first starting with this baby blue color. It's called Kiss and Tell from the brand Nail Reserve, and I'm using this to create the French tip portion of my pop art design. I found that the easiest way to do French tips is to do the curved T method. I'm not exactly sure if that's a name for it, but that's what I call it. I basically just draw a straight line in the middle of the nail, and I make it as high as I want my smile line to be. And then from there, I connect it to the sides of my nail using a curved line. As you guys can see, you guys can probably visually understand it better than the way that I explain it. But then from there, I just fill it in until it is completely filled and solid. I think this is the easiest way to do French tips. If you're somebody who's been struggling with them, try this and see if it helps. I know French tips seem like the easiest design to do, but I don't know about you, but for me, they were one of the hardest for me to really perfect, because you just want to make sure like everything's symmetrical and just looks nice and even. It could be really difficult in the beginning if you're new to nail art and all that stuff. So once I'm done with the French tips, I'm going to start outlining my nails in black. As you guys can see, I did do 2 nails off camera to make sure that I knew what I was doing. It was a little bit rough at first, but once I figured it out, it was super easy. So I'm going in with this black nail polish from Savvyland. It's actually one of their gel art polishes. I will also link everything that I use in the video down in the description box if you are interested. But I like the applicator on this because it was the perfect like width, it was the perfect thickness to create these lines that I needed. So I'm just outlining the entire nail, and I'm also outlining this smile line of the nail in black. So the pop art nails are supposed to resemble something out of a comic book or some sort of drawing book, and these designs usually have exaggerated, bold, thick lines, and I think that is what makes this design easy to do because you don't have to worry about making sure your lines are nice and thin and just like really intricate. Like a lot of nail art can be super intricate, but with this design, it's okay to be bold and big, and it's what really makes it look good. So once I'm done with the outline, I'm going to add a little bit more detail to the nail using what I would say are like these apostrophe marks. I'm not exactly sure what to call them, but I'm putting a black quote-unquote apostrophe mark near my cuticle, and then I'm gonna do the same sort of detail with a white polish near the tip of the nail. I'm also going to be adding a little bit of white detail on the blue tip of the nail. And then I will be mixing a darker blue color with that original baby blue color to create just a different shade of blue. And I'll be adding a little bit of detail with that color on the blue tip as well. So that's pretty much all there is for this pop art nail design. It's actually really simple and there's so many different variations of the design that you can do. I actually got my inspiration from a nail page on Instagram called Polished by Anna Lore. I'm probably saying that incorrectly, but I'll leave her Instagram linked down below in the description box. So these are what the nails look like once the nail art was done and they were completely cured. But to really complete the pop art nail look, I'm going to be adding a matte top coat. I think this is a must and it really pulls the whole look together because the matte polish really makes everything look nice and flat. And it literally just looks like it's a drawing, like somebody drew these on with crayons or something. And yeah, I think it just completes the pop art nail look. So I did end up wanting to add a little bit of shine to the white details on the nails. So I used some top coat and went over the little white apostrophe marks. It really didn't make that much of a difference. I thought it would make it pop a little bit more. Maybe if I had some sort of chrome, I don't know. I just thought making that piece shiny would like make a difference. It really didn't. So it's not that necessary, but maybe if you have some sort of shiny chrome or something, it would look really cool. But otherwise, you really don't need to do this part. I just wanted to see how it would look. Lastly, I'm just applying some cuticle oils and rubbing that in to make sure my nails aren't crusty and dusty. And these are the final results. I like them so much more than I thought I would. If I was to do this on like a full set, both of my hands, I probably would have did like different color French tips. And yeah, I just think it's so cool. It's probably the coolest nail art I've ever done because I don't know, it's just like something that I would actually see in a comic book is on my nails. I think that's pretty cool. But that is pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched to the very end, let's leave a blue heart emoji in the comments today. Also, make sure you subscribe before you go so you never miss when I upload another video. And I'll see you all in my next one. Bye!